Sad times this. Taking the key back. Oh, car. I'm so sorry, dude. Goodbye, car. And there we go. It's a bit more blue. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Day of the Video. Darren, how's it going today? Today, it's a late time to start a daily vlog. Well, it's nearly 6 o'clock at night. We're about to, well, we're not about to start dinner because Laura's just gone out for a run. I'm in the office doing some work. You should be able to see her go past the window. Wait, where's my phone? Snapchatted her walking past the window being like, oh, slacking. Anyway, yeah, so we were going to do that. Anyway, so time. We got up this morning, Laura got up before me. She got up about 7. I woke up at 10 to 7. And I saw the time and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get up in a bit. I'll get up in a bit, yeah, in like 10 minutes or so. So I turned over, looked at the clock, and then opened my eyes again an hour later. Laura was already awake. She's come back into here to watch TV. Then we just basically killed time this morning. So we sorted out Graham's cage. Doesn't it look nice? She's having a whale of a time. These peppers are being chewed to no end. She's around, I think. I just saw her walking about, but I think she might have just gone back into her bed. So yeah, we had a nice slow morning because we didn't have to leave until about 11, and then we started to get ready to go and pick up the car, which is where I spoke to you earlier. I took my car up, and as I was driving my car for the last time, I genuinely felt quite sad. I felt like, oh no, it's lost. I've gone. You know, I felt like I was losing a child or a pet had just died or something. You know what I mean? So I did feel bad, but we drove it up, parked her up. Swapped over the cars, so my car, I just parked it up, gave him the logbook, all that kind of malarkey. He gave me the keys, we went through like all its information and everything, and then we took it, basically. We took the car out, drove it down the hill. We've done a lot of driving today so far. I'm going to go out and show you the car in a minute. So we did a lot of driving. We went down to drove it from there to here, I drove, and then we drove it from here back again because I'd lost my AA card. My AA card was in the car still, always forgetting something. And then we went from here to, from there to Sainsbury's to go get some petrol, pick up some chicken for tonight's curry that we're going to cook, and then we went from there back to here. That was all me driving it. And then we drove from here to Cribbs Causeway. Laura drove to try and get used to it. So we did a bit of motorway running on it as well to see how good it is. We then parked it up there, did a little bit of shopping, to buy a bit of shopping. We walked around, didn't buy anything because it's Cribbs Causeway, it's not very good. We literally only went to test the car out. We then came back here, had a little bit of lunch, and then we did another test where we picked up Graham's cage and attempted to see what she was like in the car. By the end of this month, we're going to be driving back to Nottingham for the weekend for Laura, and we're going to Sheffield as well. Sorry, I've got hiccups. For Laura's grandma's 50th anniversary or something like that. So we were trying to figure out what we were going to do with Graham. Like, there's a hamster boarding home we can send her to for really cheap. It's like £1 a day or something. It's incredible. But we were like, we don't really want to leave her. So we've tested her out in the car. She seems okay. Obviously it's like a 3-hour drive though, so but she seems okay in the car. Compared to when we first brought her from the car to here and she chewed away out of a little carrier bag that she was in, the little like cardboard box thing. So she didn't seem to freak out, she just seemed to she was awake. She was just sat like chewing and stuff. Yeah, that time I drove on the motorway, so I went up and we went on the motorway to Bath, the junction where you come off to go to Bath, and then just looped back on ourselves like we were lost. But yeah, so in short, Graham's fine. We've emailed to see if we can book her into this place. We think if we would go for a week or longer, we'd probably take her with us. We'd take her back to Nottingham and then we wouldn't have to be without her. How fucking sad is that? But since we're only going back for a weekend, we think we may as well, where it's probably better off. It's less stressful for her, or whatever. So in a way, would you like to go and see our new car? That's the hardest part for this, is me getting out of the habit of calling it my car. Because while it's registered in my name and I put the most money towards it, I couldn't have afforded it without Laura. And I only put the most money towards it because my other car bumped up the value, because it was a Part X. So, yeah, our car Do you want to go and see? Ridiculously bright outside, considering it's 5:30. Quite limited in what I can actually show you as well, because it's outside our house. The first best part is you don't have to use the key. It just unlocks. My water bottle's in here. Let's take my water bottle out. My water bottle now lives in this little cup holder instead of the one down here, because nothing will fit in that ever. Do kind of have to like kind of hover about a bit, because there's a car moving around here. 2 people follow me out the house and out the flat, and they are going to wonder what I'm doing with my life. So I'm going to let them go. And then I'll show you stuff. So inside is nice and normal looking. Back windows and stuff here. It's all great. The back seats are actually a lot bigger. The car is bigger than my old car. It feels bigger as well. Like everything about it. Like the front seats are bigger, back seats bigger, the boot's bigger, everything's bigger. But anyway, so should we start her up? So here she is, all started up. Let's turn the radio off. She's grand. She's really nice to drive as well. She's quite simple radio-wise, and I can't plug an iPod in, so that's really annoying. Massive glove box as well, and I don't know what this means. On OK. Who knows? Something to get used to is all of the fandangled controls on these things. There's 1,000,001 settings here. I don't know what they all do. I don't know how to set them all or anything. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, that doesn't even stay on. Oh no, it does. You flick it on. That's weird. So these are like really short and stimpy compared to my old car. They were quite like long and they had a lot of throw on them and whatever. But yeah, so weird. But otherwise, it's nice inside. It's nice inside. A thing to note is the pedals do seem to be off to the right. So I feel like I drive along like this, which is quite weird. And the clutch point is a lot higher up towards me than my old car, so it takes a lot of getting used to. Anyway, so I've got radio controls there as well, which is grand. Although I can't really control much because it'll only take 1 CD and a radio thing. But I have my little radio tuner thing, so I can actually listen to that. Oh, that's probably just going to be used a lot more than otherwise normal. Anyway, otherwise she's just a nice blue Renault Clio. The weight of the doors is so much better than my old car as well. I obviously can't really show you much about this, but yeah, blue. It's lovely. I'm usually a black car kind of guy, but I think this is a nice blue. So, oh, careful. Grand. It is really nice to drive. There's a couple of things to get used to, like I say, the steering is a lot lighter because it's got proper power steering, not what my old car had. The gears are strange to get used to. Obviously the gears are different on every one. Firstly, the bite point is really high up compared to my old car, and also the gears seem to be geared low. It feels like you should, oh, what are you doing? Session well, shut up. It feels like you should gear, what are you doing? Bloody going off on one this is. It feels like you should change gear really early, so first doesn't feel like it goes very far. It can, if you put your foot down, it can, but then it starts to scream at you a bit. On the motorway as well, it seems to rev higher than my old car did. So on the motorway, my old car would hover around 3,000 revs. This is at 3,500. So that's somewhat different as well. But otherwise, it's really, we're really happy with it. Touch wood. Everything should be okay with that car. It's nice. I like it a lot. Yeah, so that's that. What else is going on? Otherwise, changed the AA, road tax, all that malarkey. Been prepping it, like getting everything set up so that we can both drive it or whatever. And now I am just doing some vetting stuff for my job. But I'm not really sure how far I should go about this because yeah, because I haven't really signed a contract, but we'll see. But yeah, this is what I'm doing until Laura gets back and then we're cooking a curry. I'm just kind of waiting for her to get back and then we can start it, lol. In short, it felt like a big deal before I swapped the car over and then it's like, whew, it's ever so strange. It's really strange that we spent so much money and then now we have a new car. It's madness. We've just finished dinner and what I'm doing at the moment is doing benchmark tests for my program. It's currently running here very slowly because I am seeing how much faster running it in 8 threads is compared to running it in 1. So while that's running, I'm going to take my laptop into there and I'm going to do some of my group coursework while we watch TV and stuff. It's really late today. Like, we feel like we've done a lot today, but it doesn't feel like it should be 8 o'clock at night. It feels like it should be like 5. It seems really strange. So yeah, that's just running away, and then it will do this and freeze. I know this is going to take forever. I just want to see, like, is it 8 times faster to run it in parallel? And it bloody should be. It will be bloody close to. This will take over an hour to do. Easily over an hour to do. It normally takes 20 minutes. And since I added that thing on yesterday that I was telling you about, it now takes 20 minutes. It used to take 16. I had a bloody one thing in. Oh dear. Wow, okay then. 36 minutes versus 20 minutes. That's ridiculous. It's not very good at all, is it? And otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, it's bedtime. We're heading off to bed. And that's about it. Tomorrow, we're going to do a better job at getting up on time. And we're going to get up at like 7 or something and then go and do some work. I mean, it's reports. I'm not very good at reports because I find them so tedious. But they need doing, so I'm just gonna do them tomorrow. I don't think we've got any other plans though tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll find out from the boss, and we'll see. Otherwise, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll catch you later.